Thank you very much for being here today. So, one of the things that I'd love to understand from your corporate model, can you share a little bit of information about how Cognizant Digital Operations is organized, please?
Um, Thanks for your question, Kamal. Cognizant Digital Operations helps clients transform their business processes. We help clients globalize the process, and we also deliver seamlessly using our global delivery model. We also help them to transform their business operations using intelligent process automation. And we have a global transformation office which helps them with that. And automation is an important part of our entire intelligent process automation suite, which primarily consists of redesigning of the processes. It also consists of leveraging automation and analytics, and also consists of helping clients to change manage within their organization. And that's how we bring it all together to help them drive their digital transformation agenda. So that's how we work. We are 65,000 associates located around 40 countries across the world, and we service all our clients are Fortune 2000 clients, and that's what we focus on. And we are particularly focused on the healthcare industry, the life sciences, the banking, financial services, and insurance industry, and retail and manufacturing industries. That's our key areas of focus. Clearly, within these, we focus both on the vertical processes as well as processes like customer experience, as well as finance and accounting. So that's what we help them with.
Maybe help me understand, what was it that really began your desire to start this process for digital transformation? What was that pain that your company associated as you decided to move forward with your strategy?
So clearly, come a lot of significant disruption in clients' businesses, which also necessitated for them, a desire to change or transform their back office operations, as also their finance and accounting operations, right? So that and their entire customer experience operations. And what was happening was a lot of the traditional BPO players couldn't bring that transformation, right? So that's where a technology player like Cognizant got into this space. In fact, we've grown our services almost to a $2 billion practice in the last 10 years from literally nothing, primarily because clients have entrusted this entire change, because we can bring in aspects of both run as well as change, both to the table. And if you look at it in a post-COVID world, we are actually working with clients to get them the cost saves, which are so critical for survival, so that they're able to reinvest in the business to transform their client experience, right? And that is where we are leveraging the partners like UiPath to really bring their entire suite of tools. And we are partnered with UiPath globally, right, for bringing that transformation or helping them in the transformation journey. And I can talk more about it as we go.
Excellent. Well, thank you for that partnership for sure. And I'm sure your customers are going to see this value, obviously, as you begin your transformation. What is it that you think your clients will expect to see as a result of this digital transformation by your organization?
So I think great question, Kamal. There are many aspects to this, right? Even as we go along this change journey, one is the entire change management that is required, both at the client end, and also, we have to make it exciting, not only from a top-down purpose. Obviously, needless to say, you need a lot of executive commitment and sponsorship from the top. But unless your associates feel empowered to do this and they are skilled to do this will not translate into anything meaningful, right? So what we embarked on the journey a couple of years ago was accelerating the digital scaling of associates. Now, what that means is they get trained on both the automation toolkit plus also the analytics toolkit. Because once you have automated bots taking over the production, there is a lot of data that is churned. There is more insights that can be drawn from those operations. And we want to move towards AI-led operations. And that's how you make the AI-led operations a reality. Now, to get there, we have two or three ways we can get there. We obviously have the entire unattended bots, which we can deploy. We have attended bots, which we need to deploy because where you need a human in the loop to complete the transaction, you need an attended bot. And that is where the entire citizen development comes in, pretty clearly. Plus, if you look at the value chain, there is this entire value chain in terms of how is the transaction process, being processed. And if you use tools like Process Gold or Task Capture or Task Mining, it gives you a good visibility into the front to back of these processes. It is more data driven. It also highlights the time, and therefore you can also highlight the cost it takes for you to do the majority of the operations and what are really the exceptions that are causing dissonance in the system, both from a cost perspective and from a time perspective and also from a customer experience perspective. So you can be more focused in your transformation efforts if you address those. So that's the first key point as long as the process mining is concerned. The next is empowering the associates to develop their bots. That's where Studio X plays in, right? And it is not enough, as I said, to have just the domain skills. You also need to build some automation skills. And that's the whole concept of democratizing digital. What I mean by democratizing digital is equipping the associates with the knowledge. Second is arming the person with the right ecosystem to execute on those. And obviously doing it in a very safe ecosystem like the automation hub or the orchestration layer, where you can really monitor all that is being done so that there are enough controls built in within the ecosystem. So that is very important. And then the last but not the least is the analytics fabric. Because when you have these bots and you deploy this bot, you're going to get a lot of information across the process chain. And you're going to need analytics to build in more predictability in operations, give more feedback to the front office or the middle office, and help the people in back office operations or finance and accounting to be a true partner with the business. Because then what you're doing is you're freeing up time from processing to insights. And you're helping as service providers, we are helping the end clients in that journey. And again, if you look at the entire thing, I would almost place a lot of premium on redesign of the process, which is what the task mining tools or the process mining tools help. Because redesigning the process is important. There's no point in saying I've automated a reconciliation process without asking why are you doing it in the first place? Can it be automated in the first place, right? And then automate it, right? So that's how I would look at it, Carl. And frankly, we are deploying this entire automation suite with three objectives in mind. One is obviously reducing cost. Second is obviously reducing risk. Third is how do you reduce cycle time for any service that you need to offer to the end clients. And in a post-COVID environment, the entire use of hyper-automation suite provided by UiPath helps the clients, and we are proud to be a strategic partner for UiPath to help clients achieve their goal.
Yes, Christian, you did. And honestly, you're using the entire stack end to end. Your organization, Cognizant Digital Operations, has ingrained automation and AI across your services and solutions using our platform for your clients globally. You are truly transforming your business operating model, leveraging our robot for every person approach. And I think this, coupled with your value driven process management, is producing true business transformation benefits for hundreds of your clients. Congratulations and thank you for your partnership, Kristen.